set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
And a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go over the top again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this way past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. Here we go. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. When you look at this defense, they find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And when those add up into big mistakes add up into points against you.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's that? 11.
Stroud looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Now Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
19 yards. And the Texans.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
A gain of 19 yards.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground the time. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2nd down and 8.
At the 11-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
and Stroud now to throw. On the crossing route, complete. It's Collins. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Oh, ready? 18, what's that?
Now a give running left with Montgomery. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here's 3rd and 10.
Here we go. South. Why, Tony?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Another one caught by Collins. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. Texans football to start quarter 2. As they've got it with 4th down and 1.
All right. 18.
Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Texans.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their... This is caught inside the 15. And touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Stroud to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
A gain of 9 yards.
1st down, here's the run of Montgomery. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the quick, right? 18.
Looking to throw. Stroud. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Collins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
On the play.
Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a 1st down.
The 36-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. A big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Stroud. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 2, ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
3rd and 9 here.
Shire on the tackle.
Burrow on play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Not good at all. Kind of just 24 yards there.
And the Texans will take over.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
39-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Stroud. And that will be incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points.
There he goes, left side.
He may go.
Touchdown. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
McPherson on for the point after.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Our home team 21. Visitors 14. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Running left, Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And he is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Here we go, let's go. 118, what's that? Look the hot, look the hot. 19 Texans.
Looking to throw. Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 6 yards away.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's the fullback, 65 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
McPherson on for the extra point.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Our home team 28. Visitors 21. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's second and
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches.
Why Tony?
A shotgun snap to Stroud. He's going to pick up the first down and then some.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
a gain of 22 yards. And the Texans first down.
11, 18.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that'll bring him back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Visitors 24.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want to defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
Well, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. 4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it.
He finds his man, complete. That's Cloud. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Stroud. Over the middle, it's complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half, and now 7 on the game.
1st down.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. David Montgomery taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Texans have cut it back within a score.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we're running here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, what's up? Okay. All right. All good. All right, all good. All right.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Team 42. Visitors 32.
touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty ramped up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 73 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Texans.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give. This is Montgomery. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. David Montgomery with career touchdown number 75. And the Texans are back within a score. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal.
42. Visitors 39.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
All right. Oh, hey, y'all. All good, homie. I don't blame you.
Ready for their
Shit.
next
Just let me
drive.
know.
Their lead down
All
to
right.
a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
It's starting to fall into the category of not fair. Because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
One, ready? Ready? 60.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
They're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On one, ready? Here we go. Shot.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Tackled by the cornerback, Derek Stingley. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Here we go, here we go.
Right back to Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Chase Brown, a 21-yard touchdown run. And they're able to add on to their advantage. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Getting the yard up to the 42.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look to hot, look to hot. Not to the right, not to the right. Not to the right.
Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Houston.
Here's a give up the middle. Down to about the 22 here. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
And he's going to be met behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it.
Oh, Eric.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown,
A
Houston.
great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Visitors, 46. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Home team 56. Visitors 46.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
A loss will be gone. Brings up second.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
And they'll get about 2 there in the 36.
Sometimes your process get challenged, at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. This offense on third down today, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Stroud.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
So nothing doing there. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch. It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Play action. Stroud now. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Throwing now is Stroud. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. There he goes, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Chase Brown, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
46. McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a loose football. And the defense has come up with it.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
The throwing again is Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Klein. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They got 29 yards that time. And Stroud now to throw. And he's caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score. Home team 63. Visitors 53.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Gun.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. 48 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
53. Evan McPherson sends a kickoff.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Wide open receiver complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Look hot.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He finds his man, complete. It's Klein. Just needed one here, 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 22-yard line.
Stroud out of the gun here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Tony. Swap. Another swap. 19 Texans.
Stroud working out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions. And it was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards. And they came through on that run to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by Fairbairn and up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Second and 7.
Here we go.
At the 40-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop 1 pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game. I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it.
Now he's into the clear again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. What a great play there. 40 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Visitors 60. Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
18.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides.